Good morning. Sorry, it has been a while, but we have been seriously down for the count. I don't know what's been going on, like fever, gastro. Feel like I still got a bit of a cold. There is something going around, and it feels like we really ticked all of the boxes. So apologies for the little break there, but we are back today. I'm back at Pilates. My Pilates studio had a little upgrade, and there's like now another one just around the corner because it was always booked out. That one has air conditioning, which is a very exciting development, although the one I'm going to today does not have air conditioning. But that's okay because it is really early. They've like changed their timetable around. Now it's even earlier in the morning, but that's not a bad thing. Like, I am a morning person. Ralph is a morning person. So I'm up. I'm awake. Like, let's get this show on the road. I will catch you up with all sorts of developments. We've always like a bit of a renovation development. Stuff to do with the roof. I will show you that when we get home. I think there's some new DONNI things, mini DONNI haul coming. I got my nails painted yesterday, the day before. Finally, oh my gosh, it had been a really long time. It had been like 4.5 weeks, and they were starting to look a bit ropey. But we have some new fresh nails. I actually love this colour. It's like exactly what I wanted. I wanted like a almost sheer, like milky colour, and it is the gel bottle silk. So there you go. But yeah, God, I'm looking in the mirror now. I'm like, what? Let's do this. Let's get home and let's sort myself out. That's better. Much better. Anyway, how are we all? I feel like earlier's introduction was a little bit rushed, but Pilates was good. It was a real, sorry, I'm like super blemishy again. We had a really good run of a bit of clearing up, and now there's just some things that need to come to the surface, and that's okay. And of course, it's like when I need to film a video, that is always the way. I was secretly hoping that today's Pilates class was more abs and arm focused, because yesterday I did my first weights workout in about like 2 weeks or something. So my butt hurts. And my wish was not granted. It was a super leg heavy class, like a really, really leg heavy class. That's just always the way, but it was good. It was a really good one. I've come back, I've showered, washed my hair so I feel brand new, tanned, had a finance call, and now Mark and I are heading out for some lunch. The weather is just so glorious. It's that glorious kind of weather where all you want to do is sit in the garden and read a book, to be quite honest. But maybe that's because I'm just really into my book at the moment. It's called Broken Country, I think. Yeah. Or Broken County. I don't think I've read the cover properly. I'll link it down below. It was a Grace Atwood recommendation, and it's just the kind of book where every night I'm like, oh, I've got this book to read. I'm like excited. I'm very much invested. I'm in it. I've almost finished it. I've been on a good like reading spree recently, which has been really nice. I was out of the game for a while, but I'm back. I've read all of the 831 Stories books. They're like a independent like romance publisher, and I've read all of them. They're like short stories, quick, snappy, sexy, saucy. Love them. I'd say they're the perfect type of book. It's a holiday book. It's a beach read book. It's just zone out, maybe like a palate cleanser between like really intense books. I'll say they're the perfect things to read, and you can easily do them in like a night, 2 nights. So I really enjoyed those. But yeah, I was kind of out last week, and oh gosh, that spot is so painful. Oh, these ones are like fine, I'm like, can handle these, but that's I picked it. I fully have myself to blame with this one. I picked it, and ow. I've been going under my red light every night just trying to heal it, because that was really silly of me. Okay, that's as good as that's gonna get. You know when you put makeup on for the first time in like well over a week at this point, and I'm like, oh, there she is, she's back. Yes, like I said, not feeling too fresh last week, so watched a lot of TV, which is quite nice. So into Only Murders in the Building. Oh my gosh, how did I not watch this before? I think I thought it was a kid's show. It's not a kid's show at all, really. But I'm now obsessed with Martin. Is it Martin Short? I think he plays Oliver. I'm obsessed with him. I'm like, he just plays such a great character on the show. So that is my new, that's like mine and Mark's. If we're not playing Splendid Jewel, which is our 2-person board game that we love, that you probably have seen me post it on Instagram, because I'm always like, Splendid Jewel, Splendid Jewel. That's our favourite thing to do in the evenings. If we're not doing that, we're watching Only Murders in the Building. So that's what I've been up to. But you know, when you've just been a bit under the weather and then like getting back into the swing of things combined with good weather, when you know in the UK it's not going to last, like we're not going to have this weather for, you know, weeks and weeks on end, you're just like, oh, finding the mojo to kind of get back in the swing of things. It's tricky. I would talk you through what I'm using, but it is all of the usual suspects. I mean, I'll link it in the description box for you, but it is, yeah, everything like normal. I mean, the difference between a curled lash and a straight lash. Revitalash Advanced Eyelash Serum, chef's kiss. My new thing at the moment is to basically not do mascara. I'm doing like a tiny bit of eyeshadow. But if I can avoid putting on mascara at the moment, I will. I just CBA to take it off. I'm going to be wearing sunglasses pretty much all day anyway. So there you go. This is fine. This works. How are we liking these earrings? They're from MEJURI. This video is sponsored by MEJURI. I'm working with MEJURI on this video. I'm going to show you some of their new summer pieces. The new summer collection is so good. It's like exactly what you want for summer. It's exactly kind of the jewelry that I want to wear for summer. I feel like these came out on the site a while ago and they were out of stock in the gold for quite a while. I went to go order them and they were out of stock in the gold, but they are back and they're a really nice size. The size of them is medium. It's a perfect in the middle medium size, not too chunky, but like not too big at the same time. I think they're a very good everyday hoop, especially for the summer. I feel like I'm going to be wearing these a lot. I love that kind of, if I can come closer, they're like a little bit sculptural. They've got like a bit of a wave to them, which I just love. There's also like a really skinny thin version of them as well, but I think I prefer, you know me, I like a bit of bulk with my earrings. Remembered I had the Estee Lauder concealer and this is so good, this double wear stay in place one for like really meaty spots. I'm just gonna let that like marinate for a moment. What's the other MEJURI thing? I wanted to put on their bracelet, but I think I needed Mark's help. Ha! I did it myself. I've just got it with my vintage watch there. Love the color of this, just a very thin, like micro beaded bracelet. It also comes in the necklace. I'll show you that as well. But I'm like, I'm not like, well, I was gonna say, I'm not crazy about color. Look at me, I'm wearing blue. I'm wearing blue today. But I love a bit of like red bead in my jewelry, like especially in the summer. If I'm gonna do any sort of color, I feel like that's the color that I'm gonna go for. I'm just gonna press that concealer in. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful with the merit brush. Okay, that is much better. And the other MEJURI piece that I bought myself 2 anklets and I put them on and I have not taken them off since I put them on. And all of these will be linked down below for you. Like you know I love MEJURI. I love their pieces. I love their design. I just feel like for me, they're like the perfect everyday jewelry company. Like they don't make anything I don't like. Like I would happily wear any of this, but I do think their summer collections like speak to me very, very well. So let me show you what my anklet looks like. It's probably better to whip this up. I don't know how you do a close-up of a foot without it looking a bit strange, but I've got on the micro pearl anklet, and then I think this is just called the gold chain anklet. I love the two of them together. I love that it makes like every outfit feel a little bit beachy. Even if like the outfit doesn't read beachy, I think having on 2 anklets just gives that vibe. Super summery. I forget they're even on. They go with everything. Like I said, I haven't taken them off since I got them. Some very exciting news. We're getting a bed. Finally. Yeah, we're not gonna be sleeping on a mattress on the floor. They did message me the other day, to say it was like being made.
Oh, yeah. I was thinking today, I was like, I wonder I've not had a confirmation or anything.
Yeah, I got an email to be like, it's being made, like we'll be in contact, our delivery person will be in contact with you very soon. Yes, we're so excited. I have to say, like, not feeling 100%, feeling a bit like gastro-y and like not that great. And then like having a mattress on the floor, like the effort it took, like trying to get out of bed. I'm so excited. Let me just do a very quick OOT day. Hopefully the tan is kicking in. I just did a layer of the tan looks the gradual, so hopefully that is kicking it in. But let's do a quick little OOTD. Love this dress. I'm just a fan of a little linen dress, and I love the colour of this one. This one is Suzanne, the bag is Suzanne, jewels and MEJURI, and then you can even see, just got on, you can't see that, I've got on these sandals. Let's whip them off for you. Love like a toe wrap sandal. I don't know, just into a toe wrap sandal this summer. And love like a crisscrossy sandal rather than a straight across sandal. I just think they're a little bit more flattering on the leg. Do you find Suzanne do really good sandals? Along with like Sur, S-O-E-U-R, they've got great sandals. They've got a lot of like cushion sandals as well. So, right, let's go and grab some lunch.
Where are we going then?
Well, this is somewhere that we drive past all the time, and they've basically redone the whole front area of Hope Seafront. There's like a skate park, and there's like, look at this, like a little wildflower garden. They've redone the bowls bit. Oh, the bowls bit's here. And then they built this whole new building, and we've always been like, oh, what are they building there? Like, what's that going to be? And it turns out it's going to be a restaurant, Babel. Like restaurant, cafe, bar. My friend came the other day and said it was really good. So, I mean, this is whether there's a table free. It's a glorious day. And even though it's a Wednesday, there's a lot of freelancers in Brighton. So I'm not betting on there being space for us. But if there's space for us, it looks like a cool small plate spot that's like literally on the seafront. Like if we turn this around now, you'll see some bins. Oh. But look at that. We're like on the seafront. How glorious. And then this is where we're going to attempt to go. So let's see if they've got a little spot for us. Table for two. Look at this.
Great.
So nice. Mark was away last week. Mark was away last week, and they each had to bring a novelty item with them. And I think what was your novelty item? Your novelty item was good.
I took some disposable cameras.
Yeah, I think that's like...
It didn't hit the mark though, really, you know, because mine was a pretty tame item.
But someone bought a karaoke machine, and I just think that is like the funniest.
Like a busking karaoke machine.
I just think that's like the best novelty item. And I was like, what did you boys, like, well, he was away with like loads of guys. I was like, what were you singing on the karaoke machine? Like, I must know.
Fly Me to the Moon.
But what would be your karaoke song if you had to do a karaoke?
Are You Mine by Arctic Monkeys.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
Or I Want to Be Yours. Either one of those.
Okay, so quite contemporary. Yeah, quite recent.
Yeah. How about you?
I really love No Doubt, Don't Speak.
Oh, that's a good one.
Or if you want like a bit more jazzy, like B-52's Love Shack.
Good shout.
It's a good duet.
Oh, I think that was...
Did someone do that?
I think someone might have done that one.
It's a good one. It's a good karaoke. I would love to hear what's your karaoke. Comment below. What's your karaoke song?
Go to Carrie Jo.
Genuinely, like when Mark was away, I was messaging my girlfriends and I was like, we have to go do karaoke. So we really want to do Lucky Voice. We've got a date in August, and we're like, let's just do a little bit of day drinking, followed by Lucky Voice, and then home. That's what I want.
Sounds like a great day. Ooh.
Is it good? Okay, here's what we've got. Pork taco, another pork taco, fish taco. These, I feel like I've spoken about this before. These are from Mamouche, and this is what we call the pitterman. The local pitterman. These pitters are insanely good, and there's like a garlic hummus, and then these are like crispy tatties. And I'm sorry, when I say like a crispy potato, that's what I'm talking about. That's the type of crispy potato that I'm like, yeah, agreed. Mm-hmm. So I haven't been able to take my lovely, like, oh, look at the sunset, look at this gorgeous sunset in our kitchen pictures, because the scaffolding is still up. Mark's actually just told me about it. Apparently, like, the guys are off on holiday, it hasn't been booked in yet, but the scaffolding technically could come down now. Some guys rocked up to take down the scaffolding maybe like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and we were like, guys, you haven't finished the roof. We want a green roof. It was agreed that we were gonna put a green roof on the roof. So long story short, we were originally gonna have, like in the original plans that the architect did for us for the kitchen extension, there was a green roof. And then we kind of ran out of budget. It didn't happen. We didn't like do it when we did the original work. And actually it's so good we didn't, because those people that did the extension for us did it a little bit dodgy, especially the roof. Like, and as we all know, the roof's been leaking for like years at this point. So in a way, it's kind of good we didn't do the green roof, because we would have had to have like ripped up the green roof, redone the roof, and then put a green roof back on it. We would have wasted money ultimately. So kind of good that we didn't do it. But now the roof is fixed, and it was like stormy last week. I mean, I'm crossing my fingers, I'm touching wood. But it really, really rained last week, super stormy, and there weren't any leaks, which is good. I think the roof is finally fixed. 2 years later? No, like a year and a half later. Yay, it's finally fixed. And then the guys came around last week and put the green roof on. So I'll take you upstairs so you can see the green roof. And yeah, it's just annoying that all the scaffolding is here, because we just want to like get the scaffolding gone, like tidy up. Like we haven't been able to like clean our windows for like 2 months at this point. Like get the windows clean, and we're gonna get someone around to do like a power wash of the patio, and then we can kind of like open up the outside for summer, which is really exciting because we haven't like sat out on our furniture or anything like that. So really, really looking forward to that. But let me show you the green roof, because it is pretty cool. And also just the garden in general. It's so funny, when they put the plants in, it was November 2023, I think. So this is our like second summer with everything in, and it just looks so different. Like, it's crazy what a bit of sun and a bit of soil and a bit of water can do, because it is like blue. It looks like so much more mature now. So we'll have a quick garden tour, and then I'll also show you, I mean, the tomatoes are looking great, guys. They're looking great. If we can ignore the scaffolding, like, look at this. Look at this. It's so bushy. Like, everything is just bushy, especially this area. And we put some like new plants in as well. There's like a little red plant there. There's a little orange plant over there that we added in. We like tidied up the pond area as well. I mean, the wild flower beds are not having a great time. We think they need to be raised. Like, this tree basically takes up like all the nutrients out of this area here. So yeah, they're not looking too fab. But what is looking fab, tomato plants. Look at these bad boys. These will all be tomatoes very, very soon. So that's really exciting. We've got some strawberry plants here as well that are looking like averagely okay. There's a random one here. Look at that. Some strawberries. Then if we go down to the bottom of the garden, we've got some apples. And then raspberries. Look at that. I feel like we've never had such good success with the harvest. Or at least the harvest fee. I just think it's very like peaceful here. Like, this is my happy place. I'm really trying to spend a lot, like as much time as possible out in the garden. Mark and I, previous to this house, never had a garden. We were always in flats. So I don't know, it still feels a bit unusual. I'm like not used to being like, oh, let's go like eat my lunch out in the garden. It still feels like such a novelty. I'm trying to get better at utilizing it more, because now it's here. Like, let's use it. Let me rip off my shoes and I'll go show you the sedum green roof. Okay, ignore the dirty window. Like I said, I haven't had the window clean around for a while, but this is the green roof. So this is a sedum green roof. It's gonna like grow, get taller. It's basically like a garden on your roof. It's so cool. It's already got like, even, I mean, this has been here for like less than a week. It feels like bushier already, but I've seen like loads of bees on it. It's just great for bugs. Yeah, you can see like this on the other side of the skylight. And yeah, it just covers the whole roof. Like, this is what we wanted. It's just finally done, which is really, really nice. Let me talk you through some other plans as well, because, well, we're gonna get a decorator around to repair like all of the damage from the leaky roof. So that's nice again, that will finally be done. Ooh, I feel like maybe I sat outside a little bit too long there. But this area here is just kind of blank space. We're always like, what do we put here? We had a fiddly fig in the corner that just died. Like, it just doesn't get, this is like not a plant corner. This doesn't get enough sun. So I think what we're gonna do is, it's quite like a long space. I'm gonna say it's like a 2.5 meter spot here. We're gonna get a Tyclo, is it called Tyclo, the brand? Like a Tyclo unit, just like a bit of extra storage to put in like board games, other bits and bobs that we need in the kitchen. So yeah, this is like this spot here. And then also like, and then kind of build on that, like have a few like decorative bits and bobs. I kind of want to do a gallery wall. I keep being served like videos of like cool ways to frame photos and mount photos. And we've got loads of, like when we went to Amsterdam, we stayed in the Hoxton Hotel and we did like one of the little photo booth things for like every day that we were there. And I want to find like cool ways to frame things like that. I really want to frame the receipt from our wedding. Receipt from our wedding, that sounds really random. But like we went to a restaurant. We had all of our friends and family at a local restaurant for our wedding day, and we've like got the receipt from our wedding day. And I don't know, just things like that. It just cracks me up as like the wedding goes on, the like end of the receipt gets like crazier and crazier, like bottle of wine, espresso martini, espresso martini, espresso martini. It's just like really, it just like cracks me up every time to look at it. But like fun trinkets from like our life, like little bits and bobs, and just like personalize it a bit more, like make it feel a bit more homely, because like right now that's just a blank area. Maybe put a mirror on the wall. I think maybe like a floor, some kind of floor lamp, but like we're finally going to like finish off. So the kitchen could just have a tick. Do you know what I mean? I feel like there's always, sorry, my arm is getting weak. There's always stuff to do, right? There's always like bits and bobs and like snagging and, you know, there's always bits and bobs. But it would just be so nice to be like, okay, we've got all of the furniture for this room that we wanted. We've like decorated it so we wanted. We've got things on the wall. I mean, we've had this room technically finished for like, be 3 years, 2 years, 2 years now. You know how it goes with these sorts of things. It'd be nice to finally get that done. I had a parcel go to my mum and dad's. I think it must be upstairs. And I really just want to do a quick little mini try on. So let's try some bits on, because there were some bits that Donnie very kindly sent me. I think a lot of them have just like gone live on the website now. So let's do that. I have to say, I am loving this dress. I just think the colour is so nice. It's like navy enough for me to feel like it's a neutral. Like I don't feel like I'm wearing like blue, but it is kind of quite blue. Do you know what I mean? That sounds ridiculous. And it is, I wonder if it's cheaper than the Reformation Aubrey dress, because I have got, I mean, I love just this style of like linen mini dress. They are so similar. The Reformation one has like ties that you can tie up, whereas this one is like ready-made. Can't like make these, you can't make it any shorter or any tighter. But I don't know. I love this colour. I feel like it's very much in my colour palette, guys. It's in the colour palette. But let's see what we've got here, because I think these have just gone live on the website. Okay, these are the like jersey simple crop pants or something. Oh yeah, I mean it's very pajama-y. It's very like pajama-y, working from homey, but like this is kind of the vibe for the summer. Like I want to be comfortable. I feel like this is like ultimate comfort. And then a little pointel vest top. I feel like I always avoid grey, but I'm trying hard just to give it a go. Like, so what if you end up with a sweat patch? Like, who cares? I wanted to show you something actually. This is from MEJURI, and this is the matching necklace to the bracelet that I showed earlier. I'll link it down below for you. It's got 3 different settings, so you can go quite short with it, medium, long. Let's have a little look. I think this could be a nice thing to wear. That is so nice. Coming close, just so you can see that with the matching bracelet. And then that slightly thicker hoop that I shared with you earlier. Okay, this feels so beachy. This is like beachy. I would do this, like the rest of my outfit. I feel like it needs like a bag like that, like this an Agni bag. And then I'd probably do, maybe even like loafers. I think it's quite nice with like a black loafer, because it's a bit wrong shoe theory. Or you could obviously just do like a like black pair of flip-flops, black pair of sandals, like my A. Emery. These are great. I love these. The A. Emery Jalen sandals. I got an email from someone being like, Anna, I miss your fashion videos on YouTube. So this is like a sprinkling in a bit of fashion-y bits and bobs for you. But I love this look. This is like, if I wasn't wearing that dress today, this is what I'd be wearing today. Just very work from home, chill vibes. But I love all the colours together. I love the red necklace with the grey, with the cream, with the bag. Okay, all right. Like I said, I'll link all this down below for you. I wear a medium in Donny across the board, and I'm always like happy with a medium. And then this is called the Silk Cotton Sheer Shirt. I mean, I guess I could wear it just over the top, maybe open. Let's give that a go. Oh yeah, it's like a nice summer like layering piece. Oh, it's really like fine. I can't explain it. It's really like papery. Like papery and really thin, but in a nice way, that you can actually wear it on like a super hot summer day. I like it. I don't mind a shirt over a camisole, but I would say it's not my favorite look on myself. I don't mind. Now I'm like looking at it, I'm like, I don't mind it. I think what I would most likely do is do like a lace bra underneath this and then do it up. That feels a bit more me. And again, I probably would do it with maybe even a bag like this Suzanne bag. Yeah, something like that feels good to me. Oh, I feel like I just stumbled across my summer vibe. I'm like, this is a summer vibe, and things like the little MEJURI necklace just give it that like surfer nephew mother mermaid look that we're all doing this summer. Oh, it's this. Okay, got it. So there you go. Hopefully you enjoyed this little fashion diversion. I think MEJURI just makes all of the difference, and I just love, like I said, I love like an orangey red beaded look. I've got my, well, you can't even see it, the anklet on as well, kind of like, oh, if I pull these up a little bit more, yeah, you can see that. Oh, okay, loving it. I'm going to put back on the linen dress, but I do love this look. Yeah, everything I've mentioned will be linked down below for you. Ralphie Chops is coming home relatively soon. My parents dropped him back a little bit early today, so I kind of need to get crack-a-lacking with some bits, and I think I'll check in with you tomorrow. Okay, after a false start, we go again. I was like, I'm gonna wear the DONNI shirt that I showed you yesterday, and I put it on, and it was like creased and crumpled, and you could see where I just got it out of the parcel, and I was like, you know what? We can do better than that. I iron these days. So we've ironed. I double checked the composition of it, and I think it's 70% cotton and 30% silk. So it is like paper thin. You can literally see through that, but it is so soft. Oh, it is really, really gorgeous. I am super in love with this. I like that it's, I mean, can you see? Like, it's sheer, like you can see my bra, but it doesn't feel so sheer that I'd be, this is like a really weird thing to say. I wouldn't be embarrassed around my dad. Do you know what I mean? Like if I was going for a roast dinner with my dad and I wore this, I'd be like, yeah, that's cool. It doesn't feel inappropriate for a family dinner is probably a better way of saying that. I forgot to tell you, I've got a new podcast that I listen to. I've been on a, Mark keeps laughing because like every time he walks into the room, I've got on, I think it's like on the Business Insider YouTube account, and it's like how crime works. And it's like a guy sits down and does like an hour-long video on going undercover for the FBI. Enthralled. Like one of the top comments was like, this man has single-handedly solved my like attention span problem. And I'm like, it's so good. These episodes are so good. I've watched like the Posh Pete ones. Yeah, I watched this one on like cults this morning. Like that is kind of my new like, oh, I need something to watch and kind of like zone out on cooking and getting ready. That is what I've been watching. But they're kind of good because you can just listen to them like a podcast ultimately. But I have a new podcast, and you know I only listen to Who Weekly. Who Weekly at the moment are doing 4 episodes a week if you subscribe to their Patreon. So, I mean, I'm easily doing like 5 or 6 hours of Lindsay and Poppy in a week. So I haven't really got a lot of space for additional podcasts, but you know that I love Good Hang by Amy Poehler. And then I'm loving this ride with Benito Skinner and I think she's called Mary Beth Barone. I watched Overcompensating, which was Benito's Amazon Prime show. Really, really loved it. Like gobbled up a season in 2 days. And then a friend years ago, I want to say like 2-3 years ago, was like, Anna, I think you'd really like this podcast called Ride. And she's so right. It's just funny. It's so funny. But it does remind me of like people who start listening to Who Weekly. There's so much lore. I mean like LORE. Like there's a lot of inside jokes that happen. Like if I say like, women don't belong in balloons, me and Grease, crunch crunch, like, oh my gosh, I love the one that's like, anywho, I'm going to bed. Like all of these things mean nothing to you if you don't listen to Who Weekly. That's my favorite one. The anywho, I'm going to go to bed is the best one, I think. But like Ride is the same, and coming in on like season 3, having watched none of these episodes before, I'm like, what's a baroni? I think baroni is what they call the people who listen to the podcast, I think. But yeah, it's just quite funny. There's a lot of like inside jokes that I'm like, no idea what they're talking about, no idea what they're talking about. So if anyone can give me like a quick little glossary of like the inside jokes of the Ride podcast, just so I can, like a translation would be really helpful. But yeah, I was just listening to the latest episode whilst I was getting ready. I'm not gonna lie, today's a tricky day, and I always feel a bit like, ew, coming online and being like, I'm having a really hard day, because we all have hard days, and there's people, you know, Mark always says like everything is relative, but today is a day when I just kind of wanted to roll up into a ball and be like, no, no, can it just be like bedtime already? But I'm up. I'm like, no, okay, we're snapping out of this. And I thought what I would do was like get up, get ready. I mean, hair is not hairing today, but I put makeup on. I've got changed, put proper clothes on. I'm going to leave the house and I'm going to buy some food to nourish my body, to nourish my family. Like, it's bloody hot again today. It's gorgeous. Not a cloud in the sky. So I thought I would make a feta and watermelon salad for lunch. Like, I just think that's probably like my generation's version of picky bits for dinner. Like, if when the weather's like this, my mum will do picky bits for dinner. Like, there will be corned beef on the table. I feel like a watermelon and feta salad is like my version of that. And then I thought for dinner, I thought about doing like, not like a breakfast burrito necessarily, but just like a fresh kind of burrito, taco-y kind of situation. I was going to get rotisserie chicken, get some avocado. I might make like a mango salsa, and we can kind of just like have burrito, like chickeny burrito type thing. So that's what I'm going to try and do. I need to find a recipe for mango salsa because I'm not sure I've ever made that before. But I thought I would should I put this on this chain? This is another new piece from MEJURI. Let me show you. A very cute, a very delicate seashell charm. It's so cute. I feel like we're seeing a lot of seashells. We're seeing a lot of like Alison Bornstein inspired Mermaid Mother, and I totally get it. I feel it. I feel it in my bones. It's kind of the vibe. Yes, it's the vibe I'm feeling this summer. But a lot of them are quite big. There's some like really big shell details out there. And I'm like, I think I just want to go a bit smaller, a bit daintier, a little bit more subtle. It's got a really big opening, is that the right phrase? Not really. It's got a really big loop on the top. So you'll be able to put like pretty chunky chains and fastenings through it, like no problem at all. Let me stick it on and show you. I've got it on the longest setting. Do you want it slightly shorter? No, I think I like it on the longest setting. I feel like when I do something like that, oh, it's really nice. I really love that. It's really sweet, actually. Even this, I think it was this morning, I was like in bed reading a book with Ralph, and he was like, Mummy, he was talking about my anklets, but obviously he doesn't know they're called anklets. He was like, Mummy, I love your bracelets. I was like, oh, thank you. He was a fan of the anklets, which was very cute. And then yesterday I was wearing this, and he was like, ooh, like he was like, oh, I like that one, Mummy. That is so gorgeous. Love that you're getting like a little 2-in-1 here. You're getting like a little beaded number, but you're getting that little seashell pendant. So gorgeous. I'll link that down below for you. And then because I've done that, I mean, there's these hoops. And these are called their Stevie hoops. They're like the hoops at the top. I'm sorry, how many times can I say hoops? That have sort of little additional hoops that you can put on the bottom. So you can either take this off and just wear it as a simple like single hoop, or you can have it as like a drop earring. I can't remember. I think these are called like the poppy enamel. I think that's quite like nice if you don't want to, do I want to do that? I think I'd save these for if I had either no chain or like a kind of simpler chain. I think I might do these, which are like the slimmer profile version of the earrings I was wearing yesterday. So yesterday I had like the chunky ones on, but these are the slightly smaller ones. There you go. I think it's nice if you've got like a bit more interest here just to go really simple there. Oh, I told you that MEJURI's summer stuff was like divine. I love that. It looks so nice. I've just realized Mark needs the car soon, but I need the car to go to the shops. So I'm gonna wrap this up and head there. I mean, obviously I love a bit of vitamin D on my bones, and this is not always the case. I will say, like, you know, I'm happy to eat bars of chocolate at any time of the year, but a little bit of sunny weather does like bring out something in me that actually makes me want to eat fruit and vegetables and like some kind of nutritious food. So I feel like this is a very nutritious food haul. Oh gosh, it's just pricey, isn't it? And I stupidly went to MS, which means you end up picking up ridiculous things like this. Spanish crushed tomato bread topper. Oh, that sounds great. They had like a watermelon gazpacho. They're very much like entering the Trader Joe's world, I feel. Like of just like fancy little bits. They're like, oh, I have to like add that in. Like you get your yogurts and you also get your things like that. And I was like, well, this sounds good. Like sunflower seed and spelt sliced toasting loaf. That to me says like fresh, this is gonna taste disgusting. But I was like, this toasted with a bit of this on top, bit of like parma ham or something on the side, that is also something I would desperately want to eat. I mean, we just did, I could take you through it all, but there's a lot of replenishment. We eat a lot of berries in this house, raspberries, strawberries, blueberries. We're keeping the blueberry industry alive. These tomatoes are insanely good. The piccolo vine tomatoes, I feel like we always stock up on these, and Mark messaging ourselves there to be like, hey, can you get some of those nice tomatoes? And then everything else is kind of for dinner or lunch. So for lunch, watermelon salad. Oh no, does that mean it's like a good or a bad watermelon? Who knows, we will find out. So watermelon for that, I got some mint, I got feta, and then I think we've already got cucumber, so that's like kind of that sorted. I just picked up some hummus, because I was like, it's always good to have a dip. I'm very into Only Murders in the Building, and I totally agree with Oliver that like dips are great, so I was like, a dip is good. Although I didn't really think to buy anything go with the dip. And also nectarines. Love a nectarine. Love a nectarine.
So the nectarine there. See a bit.
Soft Pilates. Love you. Have fun. Have fun. Fresh pickled red onions. This was just like one of those like, ooh, throw that in. But then everything else is for dinner. So I got a rotisserie chicken. That's like sorted. And then I found these. I actually did want to find like mini tacos. I just thought it'd be fun, and I know that like Ralph will think it's really fun and novelty to have like tiny. Won't you think this is so cute? But little tiny tacos.
Oh, that's cute.
I think you'll think these are a right old laugh. I got some like rocket put in there, limes for the mango. I will admit I was really lazy and I bought like pre-cut mango, but I'm really terrible at peeling like fresh mango, and I didn't want to have like loads of waste, so I did do like pre-cubed mango. I got coriander, chilies, a pepper, and some lime for that. I think I needed a red onion as well. We've got some avocado to go in, some sour cream to go in, and then they were all out of salsa, except if you bought it in this like Tex-Mex dip selection. So that was everything. It looks like nothing, cost an absolute fortune, but let's make a little bit of lunch. I'm just like craving something fresh. Okay, we've moved on to how the Secret Service actually works. There you go, that's what I was listening to whilst I was making this. Oh my gosh, this is so good. I'm gonna link the recipe down below for you. It's super easy. It's just mango, pepper, red onion, coriander, which I don't like coriander, but I was like, I feel like this is one of those things that like needs coriander. Like without it, I feel like it just wouldn't taste the same. I've just had a spoonful of it. It's so good. It's got chili in it and some lime juice, and I'm like, this with like all of the trimmings and a bit of chicken on one of these, that is going to be such a good dinner. And I love that basically it's kind of like ready. I just need to dismantle the rotisserie chicken, so that's a horrible way of putting it, and that'll be ready for dinner later on. So love that. Now I'm going to make my lunchtime salad. I've not long had my breakfast. I'm not actually crazy hungry, but this looks good. It looks super fresh. Let me give the table a little clean, and then there's a bird having a right old crunch round in the leaves over there, but this is just the perfect spot. Very peaceful. I'm gonna sit and eat my lunch here. I think I'm gonna sign off this vlog here, because all I need to do this afternoon is, so I'm being really quiet because my neighbours can probably hear me. Everyone's probably outside and it's really quiet. I think I'm just gonna sign off here, because all I need to do this afternoon is do some Substack writing. I need to write the style edit for tomorrow. I wrote a post today. I'll link it down below for you. I started it yesterday and finished it off this morning, all about how to not hate dressing for summer. I did like a little Instagram carousel with some little summer outfit ideas for you there. Basically just like how I genuinely think now summer is one of my favourite seasons to dress for. I know, even more than autumn. It's wild. Like the outfit I'm wearing today, I love. It's just, wait, did I talk through the whole outfit? I'm not sure I did. I've got my Totem left print shoes on. Doing like a fit check in the garden for you. My Lestat Barb shorts, and then my Donny shirt, and then I just threw these on, and then to go to the shops I literally just took like my Glossier Utility tote bag with me. But yeah, I'm just like, I think I love summer dressing now more than autumn dressing, which is wild. Anyway, I'll link that post down below for you in case you missed it. But yeah, I just need to do the style edit, which is like my weekly wish list post. I need to get that ready for tomorrow and all prepped. So I'm just going to be in front of my laptop. But I hope you enjoyed this like bout of glorious weather. It looks like it stops this weekend, which I think will be like long before you see this video. So hopefully you enjoyed the 1 week of summer that we had in the UK. And fingers crossed it comes back soon. And thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much to MEJURI for sponsoring this video. This is just, I think this might be my favourite thing. I think it also comes in silver as well. If you're more of a silver person, it comes in silver. Personally, I love the gold. But I just think that is a fun little thing to like put on your necklaces. Give it a bit of a summer vibe. I really love the bracelet as well, and the chunky earrings I was wearing yesterday, although if you want more of like a minimal one, we will link all of these down below for you. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon with a brand new video. Bye.